Hey everybody, welcome to the Muddy Reviews. Today we're reviewing this here Blackhawk Nalgene Canteen, and the reason we're talking about this is because this was actually a video that was kind of recommended by a viewer. He was like, hey, that was a cool canteen you had in that one video. I'd like to know more about it. So here we are. This is actually the second time I've done this video. First one got corrupted and I wasn't able to get back to it and reshoot it. So it's been a few months since he asked about them, but here we are. Let's go into it. So this here, like I said already, is a Blackhawk Nalgene canteen. So it is Nalgene plastic, like a Nalgene bottle, but it's in the shape of a U.S.G.I canteen. And it's made by Blackhawk. Now, I don't know if these were just rebranded by Blackhawk and Nalgene makes these, or vice versa, or whatever, or if Blackhawk approached Nalgene to have them made, but I've only seen them from Blackhawk. I opted for the green. They do have these in like a flat dark earth tannish color, and I believe they had them in like a smoked clear color, like a grayish color. But what I like about them is they are translucent. As you can see, you can kind of make out the canteen through it. Unlike the GI canteens, which are perfectly OD green opaque. Another one here, bring it out, slightly different green than this one. This is an older one, as you can tell. It's got the older style lid. This is a slightly newer, actually a lot newer one, and it's got this new lid for the NBC stuff. So you can hook in a little straw kit thing here, and then plug that into your gas mask and have water while you are wearing a gas mask in a compromised environment. Pretty cool. The reason I bring these out, though, is to kind of compare sizing. As you can see, they're pretty comparable in size. Slight taper dip back here is a little different, but nothing too crazy. So, the GI Canteen has the GI Canteen cup. Pretty nice. And fits. Combine this with water. Put this over a flame. Boil your water. Make yourself some tea or some coffee. Since you're an American, we're not British. I'd rather have tea personally. But anyway, that's kind of what you do. But the Nalgene Canteen fits in it just fine. Actually, to be quite honest with you, fits in it a little better than the GI does. So that's a perk and a bonus. And kind of why you might want to consider one of these over a traditional Nalgene bottle. So this is a just regular Nalgene bottle. And this is kind of what a lot of guys have switched to over the years. It's a big neck bottle. These are kind of cool. You can scoop water from a water source a lot easier with these. And I like them also because in a pinch, if you really needed to, you could use that if it was completely dry inside as a makeshift waterproofing. And you keep some contents dry. So that is kind of cool. Pretty crush proof. Very nice bottles. But that was kind of one of the reasons these things kind of came into vogue with a lot of like special operations guys and regular troops during the global war on terrorism. They were just a better bottle. One of the things we took from the hiking world and started using in the field. Another type of Nalgene bottle is this this fellow right here. A little smaller mouth. I've actually got a source kit on it so I could turn the bottle into basically a bladder. Pretty cool little device, a little thing. But these bottles got pretty popular too. A little smaller, a little thinner, but still a great bottle nonetheless. Now, why I kind of started rocking these guys vice the Nalgenes, as you saw. Well, Nalgenes are great and all. Here we got a Eagle Industries and a Blackhawk canteen pouch. You can get one of these fat Nalgenes in here, and you can make it work. It's going to be difficult. You're going to max out your straps, but it will fit. But you got all that blue showing. So something a lot of guys would do is they would spray paint their Nalgene bottles, maybe leave like a strip of tape down here so you can still see how much liquid you had in it. That's one of the reasons I like this versus a GI canteen, I can see how much liquid's in it. But there you have those issues. So with these, they're actually a little taller than that one. Kind of don't really close. So when you have one of these pouches here, especially a GI canteen pouch, this Nalgene bottle, which is now canteen sized, will fit in here when I can get the elastic on the pouch to cooperate. And now you have a bottle that's actually made for the diameter of the pouch. And even if it shows through a little bit, it's not a big deal. So that's one of the things I like about this also, besides the fact that it is clear and opaque. Now, mind you, there are pouches out there that are specifically made for these bigger Nalgene bottles, like, I don't know, this chest right here from Tactical Tailor. It has these large Tac Tailor pouches on it. And these will accommodate a large Nalgene with zero issues whatsoever. You drop it in there, and it's good to go. As you can see, fits in the Nalgene fits in there just fine. So that's kind of what these bigger pouches are kind of going for. Now you can get an entire canteen cup and a G.I. canteen in there with no issues, which I'll show you now. Because on the other side of this rig, it's exactly what I have in here. So I've got G.I. canteen cup in there, and then I've got one of these Nalgene canteens. So fits in there just fine. G.I. cup stays in place. So it's pretty nice. I do like that. That's a nice little addition to this rig. That's what I run in those. I run two G.I. canteens, or Nalgene canteens in the cups, and then I'm good to go. Or just one cup in one pouch, and then maybe a spray painted Nalgene and a G.I. Nalgene canteen in the other. Sky's kind of the limit. Water is a big deal. Always carry lots of water whenever you can. Overall, though, the big thing I like about these, like I said already, they are translucent. I can see how much liquid is in them. And they are Nalgene bottles, as you can see down here, meaning they don't have that taste issue and the smell that you can get from some of these. Any of my military folks out there, they already smelled this video just by looking at these canteens, especially if they've been to boot camp. Downfall. These are a little harder to clean, but in my opinion, because they're translucent, they're slightly easier to clean than these. Because these, it's kind of guesswork. You gotta be like, oh, I think it's clean. And sometimes it's not. Now, one thing that is cool, the G.I. lids and the Blackhawk canteens will work together. It screws on, and vice versa. So that is cool. Another thing they changed and added to this is that you have a bigger loop here for holding, whereas a G.I. canteen, a little smaller. Why the lid compatibility is cool and important. If you want to run one of these NBC lids, you can. You can put it on here and be good to go. You can run this Nalgene canteen instead of this guy in your kit and be fine. Anyway, that's kind of all I got, guys. So I guess to recap, things I like about this canteen, it fits in the G.I. cup, same size as a G.I. canteen, so it fits in G.I. canteen pouches. It is translucent, so I can see how much liquid's in it at any given time. It is compatible with G.I. canteen lids, so I could use an NBC lid or one of the straw kit lids that they make for G.I. canteens that I've seen like on post many a time in the uniform shop. It's like a straw that runs in it, reminiscent of this kit here, and then it's got a canteen lid, and you screw it on, and now you can turn your canteen into a water bladder, basically. So you don't got to take out your pouch; you can just drink out of it through a hose, like this. So pretty cool. So that is the perks and what I think I like about these versus G.I. canteens. What I like about them versus Nalgene bottles, a little smaller, and all the other above. That's all I got, guys. I hope you got something out of this review in this video. Sorry it took so long to make this, dude. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope you got a little more information from these. I'll have my editor find these, like I probably post flash up a location you can find them in a nominal price, what they run for. I can't remember off the top of my head how much they are, but they're not terribly expensive. Till next time, guys, alert smarter, not harder. Get out there, play some airsoft, and hopefully see you guys on the field. Take care.